How you doing, everyone? Scott here, and I'm here with a wee VCLT video. Had a bit of a crap day at work. This was my first day back at work after surgery and stuff, and I got told by a lot of people not to go back because it was too early, and they were right. By about 1:15 I was absolutely drained and basically just a bit of a crap day. So the boss turned around and just said, look, take as much time as you need, you're probably back here far too early, so take the rest of the week off and see how you feel. So yeah, came back. I will now get my licence back, so I'm now back in the house full time now, ace. And so got back and I had a parcel waiting for me, and it came in an Amazon box, and I was thinking I've not ordered anything from Amazon, but then I saw this wee sticker on the back that says cloudy with a chance of VCLT. So I'm going to just put it out there and guess that this is VCLT from Cloudy. So thank you very much, Andy, much appreciated. I do have a slight idea of what is in here, so but just in case I'm completely wrong, I'm going to open this up. So let's do it. Trusty knife. Let's do this. Should be quite easy to get into, or so I thought. Let's not give myself more stitches. Put that over there. I'm nearly in. I'm in. Oh, I'm in. Right, okay. Let's start this off. Open it up this way. So as you can see, it's just in a wee Amazon flat box here. So I'm going to dig in. Oh, and it's all in one. It's in one pack. Right. Right, nice. So I've opened it up and I've flipped it, and it's opened upside down, and the thing on top is awesome. I've been waiting for that for ages. Something just fell out. Oh. Okay. There's a wee note here, so I'll just give it a quick read. Right, okay. I've read some of it and let's just give a wee spoiler, but I'm going to read this note after. So, anyway, I've got the package here. The first thing on top is something we've all been waiting for on this side of the water for a while. And it's Tales from the Deadwax, the comic by Andy Borders from Andy's Vinyl Den, and it's finally reached our shores. You might have seen Metal Mickey's video earlier. I think he was the first to show in the UK, and I am so happy this is here. I've been dying to see this for so long. Ever since he mentioned he was doing it, I thought, what an amazingly original idea. And I've just been dying to see this, and what an amazing effort you've put into this. And I have seen clips of it in other people's videos, but this is awesome to actually have. And it's signed on the front by Andy there. And I'm sure you've all seen this, but that is like a really good quality comic. And I'm gonna. It comes with a. Thanks, Scott. You rock, Andy. You rock as well. You absolutely rock, because this looks amazing. I'm not going to go through it too much just now, but I cannot wait to read this. So if you've not checked out Andy's channel, this is his first issue of Tales from the Deadwax. And something's going off on my phone. This is the first issue, and it features Andrew from Tales from the Crate, Metal Mickey and Vinyl Richie, stories from them. So I'm going to dig into that in a bit. So thank you very much, Andy Borders, and thank you very much, Cloudy Andy, for getting this to me. So epic. I'm going to check that out later on. So now, first off, this is now the VCLT part, and there's some CDs here, and Andy did ask me, Cloudy Andy did ask me about this band, so I did kind of think there would be something in here from them. And the first one is Cauldron and Burning Fortune. And I really like Cauldron. They're what am I trying to say here? They are new wave, right? I'm going to get my words out now. They're new wave of traditional heavy metal, so along the lines of Skullfist and White Wizard. So that is the first album which I've never heard, Burning Fortune. And the next one is Tomorrow's Lost. So I am definitely going to give these a good listen, because this kind of stuff's right up my street. So thank you very much for that, Andy. Now we're on to some vinyl, and it's upside down, so I don't know. I've not looked at the label, so I don't know what it is. So I'll try and take these out like that. That's perfect. So first one is Gamma 2. Now I've seen this recently in the VC, because I noticed the cover with the sharks in the grass. So Gamma 2, and I've never heard any of this, so I am very interested in listening to that. I couldn't tell you anything about this album. So what have we got here? We've got a year 1980, so that is definitely going to get listened to very shortly. And here we have the sleeve here, and vinyl's awesome. So there we go, on Electra. So thank you very much for that, Andy. That's much appreciated. And if you've seen my videos, I'm always looking for bands that I've never heard, or albums that I've never heard. So I've heard of the band, but I've never heard any of their stuff. So that's Gamma 2. That's amazing. So thank you very much, mate. Cheers. And the next one is the one I was expecting, and it's from Wasted, and I'm sure this is their debut album. Better just, I don't care, you can look at it. Yeah, basically how this came about was Andy showed this album in one of his, I'm sure it was a contest entry, and this is a band I come across a lot when I'm out digging, and I've never really picked up any of their stuff because I'd never really heard any of their stuff. But I did mention in the comments on his video that I'll have to start picking them up, because I've just never heard of it, and people speak highly of Wasted. So he said, don't worry about it, I'll send you this out. So we've kind of been going back and forward. I've got stuff for him, he's had stuff for me, but it's just never come about. So he was the first to pull the trigger to send the parcel. So yeah, and I've purposely not listened to any of Wasted stuff, because I knew this album would be coming at some point, and I didn't want to kind of spoil it for myself for the first listen. So I just I've never listened still to any of Wasted stuff, and this will be my first listen of this band. So again, Andy, I really appreciate that. Things are falling everywhere. It's on Music for Nations, which, if you watch Andy's videos, he's a massive fan of and collector of Music for Nations albums. MFN 31. Just have a see the label there. Yeah, so I'm really excited about these albums. This is from 1984. So that is that. So I really appreciate that, Andy. That has now given me the kick up the arse, and I'm now home. Just not at the weekends now. I've got all the time in the world to get your stuff sorted. So I mean, it's put aside. It's going to be on its way very shortly. So I really appreciate that. And if you really want another look at that album cover, there you go. So yeah, awesome. And I'm going to read you this note because it's quite funny. So we've got this typed note from Andy, and it says, Scott, forgive the typed note, but my handwriting sucks and I excel at using a spell checker, so here's the long awaited VCLT package with added comic book action. Because you've been such a brave little soldier this past week, I chucked in a couple of extras to keep you occupied while you recuperate. Gamma is some great early 80s rock, hard rock featuring Ronnie Montrose. I think you'll like it. If not, feel free to pass it on. Remember I asked you about Cauldron? I picked these up a year ago, and I've never really clicked with them, so thought you might like them as they are in similar bracket to Skullfist, Canadian new wave of traditional heavy metal. Hope you don't mind me not sending the case for them. It packed better without. No, I don't mind at all. Anyway, enjoy and pass on to someone else if you don't. It doesn't bother me. Take care, buddy. Get well soon. Thanks very much, Andy. But I don't know if I could pass on. If I didn't own a duplicate of it, I don't feel I could pass something like that on. So, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I think we've kind of got the same kind of taste in some aspects. So I'm sure I'll thoroughly enjoy it. So thank you very much for that, mate. And listen, if you've not checked out the two Andys, you've got Andy Cloudy Milder or Cloudy, and Andy Borders, Andy's Vinyl Den. Please check out the two channels. If you're watching this, you probably already know who they are, but just in case you don't, I'll leave links for their channels in the description. And again, Andy's, thank you very much. Cheers, guys.